Oof, man, it's gonna be something.
Always something.
Minis is here. Well, let's go back now. So, Steve, smile to you because why not? Exactly, why not? Right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Minis is here. She's up and awake. That's good. Let's go. Hope y'all got your White Rangers. Ooh, that's a hot topic. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. All right. Man, oh man, oh man. This is the last show of the year. I'm right? Last show?
Yeah.
Yeah, last show of the year. Are you guys looking forward to next year?
Ooh, good question.
And
It'd be
what
nice to see these to start seeing an uptick, right? It seems like every year, like it's like, what's the next disaster, right? It'd be nice to have one of these years. Like, oh man, that was a good year. Remember 2024? That was a good one.
It can't get
Maybe
worse.
stringing too many of those along.
Yeah, it can't get worse. Can't get any worse.
Don't say that.
I mean,
Don't say it.
like, I don't want to get political by no means, but next year's an election year, so I'm really not looking forward to it at all.
Yeah.
Just
November.
no matter what
right?
side of the carpet, just it's gotten not fun. So, but everything else I'm looking forward to, collecting, hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, you know the good thing about all of that is like it seems like everything's just coming into play where we're trying to bulletproof that. So we'll see. I think as long as we have toys, we're good, right?
So I have a personal question to ask you guys.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't vote. No, I don't vote.
Kodos or Kang?
Hmm?
Kodos or Kang? Who are you voting for?
Kodos or Kang?
The Simpsons. The two alien guys when they ran for president. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen that episode. I'm totally lost on that
I
one.
think it was like was it Bob Dole versus Bill Clinton or something like that was who they impersonated. And
isn't it weird how they nail everything on that show?
Yeah.
Like it's really freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. So should we timestamp this? Because I was thinking this might be a quickie. You know how that goes. We'll see how that happens.
Do we?
And I'm gonna
sure.
die.
Do we know?
I know, right?
Before you timestamp it, are we coming to them live from Latveria?
Yes, you see in the background here. I'll remove this all. Coming to you live from Latveria.
The weather's nice this time of year, in case anybody's wondering.
It's a good show. It's a nice sunset in the back. It's good. That's good. All right. Shall we make this the official last episode of the year? Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here we go. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige, and welcome to episode 144 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight in the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere, and where we will try not to mention Dr. Doom more than 10 times this episode. It's going to be hard.
One.
That doesn't count. That's the preface to the show. Cece's like, damn it.
There goes Cece's monologue.
I know he's like, I saw him go like this too. He's like, Well, okay, so I do say we because I'm joined by my top two Corys. The man that sits on the resin throne, Mr. Michael Cory. You want to show that? You gonna show it? Or is that after? Is that after party stuff? After party stuff. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also the man that's still trying to figure out his figure of the year, Mr. Cory Christopher, aka the two Corys. How are you guys doing? Good?
Good, man. Good.
Good.
Hard to believe that 2023 is almost over, honestly. Where did it all go,
fast.
right?
Yeah, Jinx, you owe me this. What's the score? Is it 3? It's 3-1, right? Yeah. 3-1 for Jinx, is it?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to fact check those numbers. I don't seem to be gaining any ground for some reason. We've been 3-1, it seemed like, for a while.
Well, no, you evened it out the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You're like Jinx. I was like, oh dang, he got me too. He's like, this should copy and paste it. I was like, damn, he's quick.
I'm up on both of you 6-1.
Are you? No, that is something we're gonna have to recount on. I don't know about that one, sir. Tonight's episode is the top 5 of 2023. This is the Showtime edition. We did guest edition last week. So if you're popping in going, why are these guys talking about the same shit? We're not. This is going to be our picks. We got guests come on last week. And so now it's time to be a little bit selfish and talk about our stuff. Right? So we also have some TopCons. We'll talk about that really quick. Let's load this up. It booted me out, man. And then this thing didn't pop up the right way. So, link. I'm telling you, I'm going to hire a new show guy next year. Because this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
He pays you in crisp high fives.
He does. The crispiest of high fives. So, top comments for tonight, really easy. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit of news and notes, and then we'll go into the top 5 of 2023. So, what? 4-hour show, probably? Ish? Would you say?
We're going till midnight, right? 3 hours and 20
No, that's the New Year's special. That's the New Year's special.
It's the last show of the year because it's going to take to the end of the year to finish this up.
I know, especially this one, right? Yeah. So let's do a little bit of show foreplay. Get us warmed up, juices going. Get everybody else in the chat going as well. So first up to bat for show foreplay, Christmas hangover. How was you guys' Christmas? Good?
Good, man. Good. Yours?
It was very relaxing. Didn't really do anything. I sat on the couch. That was it. Watched movies. I did watch movies. We like virtually watch movies together, right? What'd you guys watch? Yes. Two movies you guys watched.
Christmas movies?
Yes.
Die Hard
and Better Off Dead. Yeah, I was going to say that's where the debate comes in, right? Like, what's a Christmas movie? We're talking about that.
Die Hard and Better Off Dead.
They did have a Christmas scene in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Cece, what'd you get?
My two favorite Christmas movies are I love the Jim Carrey Grinch, and then I love Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's a staple.
Yeah.
I mean, we all did watch virtually some of the same movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I watched a bunch standout Christmas movie, and then I tortured in watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, great show or movie!
I love that movie.
Yeah,
and does not because it's black and white.
Did you guys watch the? I know I texted you guys the 1939 Grinch or not Grinch. I'm sorry, the 1939 Christmas Carol.
I didn't watch that this year. No.
Oh, we watched that too. So.
Jeez, beast mode, all 4 diehards.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yes, Boba, really quick. Not Cory. Boba, before you really quick, Boba, just to let you know, I did get your package. Thank you. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to. I got kind of a preview.
Spoiler alert.
I know, right? I am excited to see it. My daughter made me watch all the Grinch Who Stole Christmas 15 times in a row.
That's awesome.
I haven't watched the animated one. Have you guys? The animated one?
The newest one?
It's the I don't know. It's kind of Pixar.
Yeah, I don't like it as much as I like the Jim Carrey version.
Yeah, that's amazing. It still holds up. I still laugh through all that shit. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. Maybe to something that's not so nice. Too many teams. I mean, too many Urkels on your team. That's why your win's low. Oh, boom. These poor guys. Do you think they're tanking on purpose?
It's awful hard to lose that many games in a row. Like, you almost have to try not to win in order to lose that many games in today's NBA in a row.
That was 6-point loss for the record.
So they have the record now, and I'm wondering how many more games are left, right? Because they can still keep this streak going, or is it already done?
Oh,
No, they can still keep
no,
going.
it's still going. I think they played tonight, maybe. Let me look. Live look in to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still the tournament?
No, that tournament's over. The Lakers hung the banner on that, sir.
The Flint Mega Bowl is over.
Oh, come on. Championship is championship.
They don't play tonight. Their next game is
Their next loss is when?
tomorrow. They're playing the Celtics tomorrow.
Oh,
The
that's a
Their
loss.
next loss.
Celtics.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
loss.
28, no. Jeez. All right,
So
we hammered that one.
They're 2-28 now. The Pistons.
That's hard.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You think if you had season tickets, it's even worth going? You're just like, I don't even want to go tonight.
I think you get your seats. I think you get your money back.
If they lose?
Yeah. They're losing money at the. Well, they don't play at the Palace anymore, do they? CC.
Do they?
That's a great question. I think they got a new stadium, don't they?
Wasn't it near the near Comerica and the football stadium? Because they're right across.
No, because that's where Little Caesars, Ford Field, and then Comerica Park is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Comerica Park's there, and then the football stadium right over to it, right?
Right next to it, yeah. And Little Caesars Arena, where the Red Wings play, is right there too.
Yeah, and then I know down if you go straight and you make a right, you keep going down is the place where they have the auto show every year. At least that's what I
Cobo
know.
Hall.
Yeah, the big stadium over there. Not stadium, but the thing. Is it convention center or something like that? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's called. Oh, the Pistons play. Wait,
It says Little Caesars Arena. I don't know if they just changed the name. I think it's in a different even location.
Little Caesars Arena is where the Red Wings play, so maybe they do the dual thing there for them right now.
Yeah, I remember that drive to the Palace was like 40 minutes, depending on traffic. I remember that shit. Yeah, we saw the Pistons play the Celtics when the Celtics were good. When both those teams were good.
Wait, what era? Grant Hill?
No, KG was playing. Ray Allen was playing with them.
No Bill Laimbeer era?
No, that's a little bit too far back. Not that far.
Son of Flower. We actually talked about that. The LeBron and Bronny package for next season.
Yeah, I was wondering if they could do that because isn't he locked into the contract though? I don't know. His son looks good, man. Both of them. I was like, wow. Can you imagine all three of them on the same team? That'd be crazy. But anyway, cut the ship. Okay, here we go. Soapbox time. This is a little bit of a soapbox. Oh, look at it. I didn't even have anything for that little thing. No. But I don't. How is it like people have so much hate? I know during the whole year, but especially right now during Christmas. I mean, man, like and like majority of the stuff. Like you remember, like earlier on this year when single orders were kind of going out, and everybody's kind of getting their stuff. It just seems like they kind of flipped it, and then they shipped out all the multi stuff now.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people, man, like they said, "Oh, I'm not getting my figure, and I'm getting shafted and stuff like that." And I was like, man, all this is happening like right around the holidays.
Yeah.
I was like, man. So I'm sure everybody knows that not everything ships all at the same time. We already talked about all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, shipping at the same time, you're going to get things differently when somebody else does, all the variables and stuff like that. But man, like people, you got to like pick your battles with this stuff. Like I saw one guy, he made some long ass email he sent to the company. He was like, I'm canceling every order I have with you because I didn't get my stuff first. And I was like, man, this isn't the hill that you guys want to like jump on. Like maybe choose like the website or something else. I was like, oh gosh. But it's just like excessive complaining. I don't know. It's hypocritical when you say because we talk about it on the show, but it's just to kind of like refresh things and to kind of say, hey, just kind of pick your battles. Have you ever had like a girlfriend or a coworker and that's all they do is they just come in and complain? And it's like it's not like you got mad that something happened and then you're just trying to like vent it out to maybe work out the situation, it's like every single day, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. And like what happens after a while, it just loses its value, doesn't it? The weight that it carries. So that's what I'm saying, man. Just pick your battles. Like the shipping thing, I saw guys going crazy. Like, I'm stopping. I'm not even collecting this line anymore because of this. And I was like, man, really? Like, okay, that's what you want to do. Anyway, that's my soapbox. But with that being said, question for you. Why do you think everybody wants to be first?
Clout.
Clout? No more on it?
You know, it's a weird thing, and maybe just something about just collectors and what kind of drives us to begin with. You know, I think all of us are impatient to a certain extent, right? Like, but it's never gotten to the point where I felt like I was going to quit over shipping, right? I think we're all guilty of checking the app. Like, once we hear something shipping, how often do we check the app? You know, from that point, you know, to kind of monitor it. So I kind of understand that, but I mean, there's certain collectors that, you know, we've seen that will pay a premium, you know, on eBay and things just to get something in hand before everybody else. Maybe that goes a little long ways about the whole kind of the exclusivity being kind of an attraction, right? To have it before everyone else has it, that type of a thing. You know, I don't really know. I suppose for everybody it's a little different, but you know, I'm very guilty of being an impatient person. And I've told you guys before in the past about how, you know, I always felt like I was tortured as a child because my mom was a firm believer in layaway. And I used to hate layaway. That was like the worst thing in the world. But, you know, it ain't that serious, man. It comes. You know, sometimes I've been fortunate enough, I'll get shipping notification from Mezco, you know, within the first 24 hours. And then there's a couple, I don't remember which one it was, but, you know, I think it was almost 2 or 3 weeks before I finally got just a label.
Yeah.
Maybe Vex. I think I might have got Vex a little later than, you know, most other people. But, you know, it is what it is. It didn't stop me.
Well, I thought about that, like the clout thing. Like a lot of times people want to get it really fast so they can say that they're the first person. And no offense to anybody, but a majority of the time, it's never really done. I can get like reviewers and photographers and stuff like that wanting it first because they want to get their ideas out maybe before other people, or maybe they just want to share, you know? And I'm not knocking anybody. I think that that's more valuable than, you know, than just an average person get it, because you get more from it. If D takes a picture of a photo, I can look at it and go, okay, I got it. A lot of times it's just really vanilla stuff. And that's why I always wonder why people are such a rush. And then I was thinking also, maybe it has more to do with money. Maybe like people were more impatient, like, yo, I gave this money already. Where's my stuff at? And maybe you're worried that it's not going to come, which I know there's been instances where people have said they've ran out of stock and then they just don't have any more and they canceled their order. And, you know, I've seen that happen a couple times. So maybe people are kind of afraid of that. I just kind of wondered like what the drive was to say, I want to have this right now. Because you've waited years sometimes, you know, 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
And a couple more weeks, you know, the impatience, you know, the gauge just kind of runs down. I just wonder why. Was it there's a difference you see. I think there's the excitement mixed with the anticipation more than the impatience. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to do with it.
Yeah. I'm not labeling it wrong. I just wondered what it was, like why, because a lot of people, they were getting really bent out of shape. It's like, hellfire, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm like, and then those weird things like, I'm never ordering from Mezco Direct. I'm gonna order from a third party person because they've been shipping some of the third party stuff out faster, but it wasn't like that earlier this year. It's almost like you're setting yourself up sometimes for disappointment instead of just kind of like riding it out and just kind of wait. So just, I know it's hard to hear, man. Just be patient, man. It's something everybody's going through. Plus, it's December. We'll get off this one. I didn't want to beat that one in there. Show me the Loki. So, MegaCon is coming to town. and Tom Hiddleston will be there. We didn't talk about this last week, did we?
Mhm.
Just in
I think it
group
was
chat.
some group. Yeah. So really quick, so chat can get in
Sounds
on
like
this too.
AA or something. We talked about it.
So Tom Hiddleston is coming to your town, and you get to meet him. It's kind of a spoiler because we already know. How much money would you say he would probably charge for an autograph? This blew my mind.
I already knew the answer. Maybe somebody put it in the comments.
Yeah, maybe some. Do some quick comments. Tom Hiddleston's coming, and you're a huge Loki fan. Maybe you like that Crimson horror movie he did. I took Anne to go see that, and she was like, "Dad."
So the thing that frustrates me is this guy's already a millionaire. He should be doing some fan service. I mean, because without his fans, I'll wait till everybody gets their numbers in.
I haven't seen any numbers. Yeah. So what's the standard autograph range? Well, we'll just say it right now. So his standard autograph range is if 8x10, I think. Don't quote me on this price, but it was around this price. It was $250 something. $250. And then Jimmy said I'd give him an Infinity Stone.
Which stone, Jimmy? Time stone. Relive it over.
The time one, yeah. The time one. And if you wanted to get him to sign, I don't know, a Funko Pop, it's $299.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was like the highest I've ever seen for a signature, except for that Anakin thing that I told you guys about.
Yeah.
Where he kind of tiered the hate, and he's coming too.
Yeah.
Him and Ewan McGregor, both of those guys are coming.
Until Sam Jackson comes, then we know we're getting CC down here.
Oh, CC, would you pay $300 if Sam Jackson came? I would.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
I have to be able to talk to him. You got to call me an MFer one time. He calls me an MFer and signs it for me. We got a deal.
Yeah, it would be good. I think he prices his stuff out, or some of these guys are starting to price their stuff out because they know people just sell them on eBay, but then also, so it maybe cuts down on the line. I know that's not great logic, but that's a lot of money, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to be a huge Hitty fan for that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said earlier, they were like, he can dance. He'd probably have to dance for that for me. He's a 300. Dance, motherfucker.
Yeah, $300 kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is, guys. All right.
3 white Power Rangers for that.
Ooh, ouch. Next, set it off like Jada. So, credit goes to the Toy Migos and this gentleman that re-forwarded the Toy Migos stuff. I guess Toy Migos had him on. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. I suck. But he was showing the size differences between Sagat and I think Blanca. Ooh, shots fired. He said, check this out. I'm pretty sure it's just a fair comparison, and he's showing the actual height differences between the two characters and not taking any kind of shot. Wow, huge. And I also heard that Ken has been showing up in Targets. So if you're into that, make sure you check your Targets. Not at Ollie's. Target. You guys got thoughts on this? Size-wise, you guys like it? You guys don't like it?
It's a great looking line so far. Great looking line. I think we're all waiting to kind of see these deluxe or larger figures in person.
Yeah. Just going through chat. MC, you got anything? You got any thoughts on this?
I don't collect the line, but it definitely has accuracy to the game I remember playing. So
MC jumped into the other Jada line.
He did. The Jada Pinkett Smith line? No.
Yeah.
I did see somebody say something about the gloves the other day. I was like, wow, this is. I was like, man, this is a true Street Fighter fan here. He wanted something with the gloves, like it on here. It had an overhand, and he painted this and repainted the gloves. I was like, I don't think I've ever really noticed that much about the game, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Probably because I was kicking ass so much in that game. I was a corner fighter. My friends hated that shit. You get them in the corner, you just like fireball, 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 uppercut.
Hadouken!
Yeah. Mm. All right, let's get to Mezco. The Mezco Toyz Aftershock. But get a little foreplay in here. Remember, because all of this stuff is coming out right now, 112 Day is coming up. So be prepared for that. Got to make sure you're prepared.
Another mech suit.
Sure. Oh, God, right off the bat? Dude. Jesus. Happy New Year. What's up, bro? Ooh. Yeah, that would really suck. Biker Gomez? That'd be cool. No, wouldn't they would show something new? Try to get something new and just throw it in there? I guess the biker.
I'll take whatever.
You still got the Rumbler, too. You know, you throw that in there. But irregardless, 112 Day is coming up. So make sure that you're prepared, kind of have funds and everything. And, you know, just be prepared for that. Pretty sure. The next order of business for them is 5 Points Batman the Animated Series. That went up for pre-order, $125. You get all of this lovely stuff. Get kind of trapped in the blistered card. It looks really good. I'm like, damn. I wouldn't be able to open it. And then you also get the Batmobile.
Are those capes soft good? Or are they hard plastic?
You know what? I'm trying to remember when I was there. I know this Batmobile wasn't ready like it is now. It was just a resin one. You know, a 3D print. I don't know.
Is he wearing his cape in the Batmobile in the upper left corner?
Let's go back to that.
A telltale sign right there. You're on that image. Upper left corner of this picture.
Nope.
Capes are off.
Maybe let's go to the thingy. But thoughts on this as we go through? And see. Nope. That's it, Paige? Seriously? I had a bunch of
I'm not a 5 Point guy. That's all I can say.
Yeah. This is really cool.
5 Point plus, they would have got me.
Yeah. Maybe this is a detachable cape. I loaded up a whole bunch of other photos, but I guess I didn't want to put it in there. So thank you, tech guy. You suck. Blister card on this. And then I also saw later on, this was both packaged together, but you can also, if you're just wanting to get the Batmobile, which is not really that big. It's, you know, I don't know, it probably has the measurements on there, but it wasn't that big. At least the one that was there. And then you have this. When I looked at this gave me hope. Like, I was like, maybe they'll do some Batman the Animated Series figures. This looks cool. None of this stuff.
Another Rob.
Yeah, this looks good. It looks cool. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
CC said, thank God he's not a 5 Points guy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm putting P5 out in the yeah. So that went up for pre-order sometime later this year. And then here we go. And here we go. One of you guys want to take this?
CC?
I think, well, okay. We'll just touch on it, right? We've talked about it a lot, but I'm not the biggest Power Ranger guy, but I do have the green one. Because even though I wasn't a heavy Power Ranger, that was my guy when I was younger. I was pretty excited when I saw this was going to go up for sale today. And, man, we were busy at work, so I missed out. But I'm not distraught. You know what I mean? Like, it's I'm pretty confident I'll be able to pick up one later on. You know, if it's not retail, I'm sure it's not going to be, you know, crazy. Because, you know, I just think with there not being a limit on this one, that there's probably going to be people that bought multiples. So patience will always prevail with me. It looks good. It looks good, but I'm also an accessory guy. He's a little light.
Oh, the light in the accessory part.
No, I'm just saying he didn't come with a whole lot of accessories to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like my accessories to be pretty heavy. And I mean, after the figure that I just received not too long ago, it's a pretty tough act to follow. So I don't know. The rest of the figures coming into this house, they've got a new tool to be measured by. So they're gonna have to come with it. The standard has now been set.
The bar has. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. MC, what do you think about all this?
Like CC, I'm not a Power Rangers guy. I have actually less Power Rangers than CC. I'm excited for the people that wanted it, that got it. Looks cool, but I can honestly say I don't think I've watched a single episode of Power Rangers, to be honest with you. It's just, I remember my friend's younger brother watching Power Rangers when we were like in middle school, maybe, or maybe even early high school. I can't remember, but I remember him watching it, and he was like the younger annoying brother, and he tried to karate chop us or something, like tried to reenact the Power Rangers on us, and we just kind of like beat him up a little bit, That's the extent of the Power Rangers memories from my youth. Not like, just messing with them like older brothers' friends do. So,
yeah.
But I understand the appeal. It definitely, I have some friends that are big into Power Rangers, and I get it. And this is the guy that passed away, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Yeah. It's a rabbit hole to go down though, because there's like a bunch of different versions, right?
Yeah, there's like these generational versions that you can do. I don't know how deep that they want to really go with that. I mean, it's a little bit easier when you're Hasbro and you're pumping out $20 to $25 figures, as opposed to trying to cover like some of like the Z lines and all of the Dino stuff. I'm not a huge Power Ranger fan. I do like them, especially when I got the Green Ranger. Oh yeah, I'm definitely also, to give a heads up, I'm definitely taking this armor off. I don't know if it has a magnet or anything, but there's something in there that like it will cause like a little, that little mark. So
he looks clean as hell though. I mean, that white and that gold with that black looks amazing.
I like this head sculpt a lot better than the other one. I'm hoping that the skin tone is still the same and as it is here, because of course I'm waiting to get it in hand, but I'm hoping that the skin tone is the same thing, because like you can take that and change it out with the other one. I'm pretty sure there's a Power Ranger fanatic that'll tell me, no, his hair wasn't like that.
Single jointed elbows, right?
Yes. It should be the same. It should be the same as the green one. I mean, the green one is really good. So, and then you get like Cece said, I mean, they're more like character episode specific accessories, and
maybe sorry to interrupt. Maybe someone can answer this for me. Why is there only 4 colors in that sword? Isn't there 5 original colors? Isn't there a Black Ranger also? Like, why is there not like a black sparkly effect or spark lightning thing?
That's racist.
Right, it's racist on that. I see the gem there too is black.
You forgot the black stone or anything? I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. So Minnie's asked earlier if this went fast, and we can dive into that one too, because it's a good little segue. So this did not last long at all. It is a limited edition exclusive. It costs $95, but this didn't last long at all. And not that I'm like a drama whore or anything like that. I just kind of sat back and I said, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes, because in the community, everybody's been saying the same thing. Oh, it seems like exclusives aren't exclusives anymore. And I was waiting to see kind of like how people would kind of take all of this in, because not long. I think I have it on my phone, but it didn't go past 3 hours. It was 2 something. So it did not last long. That's what Minnie's asked. And then look at the show note here for this. Good. I had bullets for this. I don't know how we can touch on that one. I guess we can get into it. So one of the things that I got on a comment on, and we kind of talked about this a little bit before, was some people were talking about how this didn't last long and how the pre-order should have been open a little bit longer. What do you guys think about that?
Cece?
Okay.
Quick.
Here you go. I don't want to anger anybody, right? But we all watch like a lot of these sales and exclusive things over the last couple months, and we had seen some product that had really been kind of sitting and taken a while to really sell out. To be completely honest, like I wasn't like killing myself to get away from work earlier because I kind of thought, it'll still be there. But it wasn't. But I don't look at that as like a bad thing. Like to me, that just kind of shows the success of the line, right? Like for them this is a big product, big demand. There was no limits. Now, I guess if you wanted to make a complaint, maybe you could make the complaint that Mezco should have started this off with a limit of 1 or 2 per person, maybe to see how it played out, and then made it to where it was no limits.
Yeah.
But the last couple exclusives they had didn't just jump off the shelf. And so maybe they were concerned that the product wouldn't move quickly. But, just like that mech suit, man, this thing, it sold like hotcakes. So good for them. Good for them. But people, I don't think should panic, though. Don't panic. Don't run out there and buy the first one you see of these on eBay. Don't do that. Be patient. Yeah. Be patient. The aftermarket, you never buy on the bubble. Never.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Never. Just wait, relax, take some relaxes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you'll be good.
Yeah. What do you think, MC?
I would like to see those putties. Though.
Exclusivity, as far as like this. What do you think about that whole concept with this? Like, how the pendulum kind of swing back?
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's good. I mean, there's been lots of exclusives over and over. I mean, we've been through multiple sales over the years where we're texting each other, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?" And get kicked out. I mean, people that are complaining, do they not remember trying to get White Skull Agent or, and any of them? I mean, they just Atticus Doom sold quick. I can't remember them all. Like it's all just a blur, and I try to block tragic memory of sitting there wondering if I got a purchase or not. It's like people are complaining that it sold out too quick. I don't know. Are they new to the line or they just get spoiled over the last year?
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you want something, order it. Don't wait. You're gonna pay. You can pay later. I mean,
yeah.
And I understand what Cece said that things lately, like he mentioned it earlier, Slugfest. We don't even know if it even officially sold out, but. When I wanted something, if I see it's up for pre-order, I'm there at 1:00. Like everybody, not everybody, but most people are hitting refresh to grab it. So I don't like to pay secondary market prices.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. I think this touches like 2 things that we talked about that we have talked about. Is one, and it does seem like it's coming true, especially with this one, but. One is the production part of it. When I was talking to you and telling you companies are going to start decreasing production numbers because, Slugfest is a perfect one. So now this is a good example of it because I'm pretty sure it did have to do with them cutting the numbers on this. This probably didn't have a huge one, but that shouldn't be a really big surprise because the Green Ranger did the same thing. It waitlisted the same day. And then also, at SDCC, I remember it hung around the first 1 or 2 days, and then all of a sudden, I guess there was a buzz. People knew that they could get it there, and then I'm telling you, that was the first thing that sold out. So you kind of had pre-warning that this character or that line was going to sell out, or they didn't make a line, right? And then the other thing is that is what I mentioned earlier, is the mixed messages. Like people have been saying, yo, I'm tired of waiting a year, 2 years to get a figure. So when they put a figure out, they revealed it this year. They put up a pre-order notice, and then they put it up for pre-order. It lasted a couple hours and it's done, and it says it's a buy now. So you're probably going to get it within 2 to 4 weeks, right? That's almost under a year.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have people complaining about the fact, no, this went too fast. And this is kind of reminiscent of the old days. And it's a mixed message. You got to figure out what you want. Do you want this stuff to come out quicker? Or do you want there to be an open pre-order and then they gather all the numbers and then they send it?
Right.
You got to be more like straightforward about your message, because it's confusing for all these companies, man. And it's not like they can say, yeah, let's just do 7,000. You know,
Right.
especially in today's economy, you can't make guesses like that. So, I mean, the community needs to figure out like exactly what they want. You know?
Yep.
Maybe I'm off.
Mm-mm.
I don't feel like I am on this, because it's weird some of the points that get brought up, and I totally get it. One person said, let me bring this up. I'm not mentioning the person. I'm just mentioning the conversation that was had. Was one person said, this is too close for Christmas. It happened right after Christmas, right? And I wanted to have the discussion with them. I was like, yeah, sure. Well, what do you mean by that? Because that doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. What would have happened if they would have dropped that Power Rangers set during Christmas? And this was obvious on its way. I think that's more of a dick move to do, right? You do the Power Rangers and you do this one?
Here's a fact. Mezco's in the business to make money. They just sold out of the White Ranger. I think it's only a few people that are pit. Well, I mean, more than just a few, but they sold out.
They did. And I get the Christmas thing too. I really do, because a lot of people maybe they don't have the funds to do it. But that's another thing that we've been talking about on the show too, right? Financially preparing yourself for some of this stuff. Dude, we talked about this for months.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what happened? These are the things that are going to come out, and that's not including the things that we don't know about. Side cutter, this. It's almost like, and then today when I bought, I purchased. I did PayPal in 4. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I'm gonna show these guys that, and not you, not them, but you guys. I'm on track. I'm on the right track. And I looked at my schedule, and I was like, bam, I won't even have to worry about this anymore.
Yeah.
But it's like there's options for you to be able to do that, and everybody, the whole everybody's all pays this kumbaya shit that you do with the community. Man, have the community help you out. If you know you're not going to be able to afford it, or you just can't get to it, why don't you reach out to one of your friends and say, yo, man, can you help me out? I hook you up this time. You hook me up next time. That's what the community is about. I think for me, there's more reasons not to be able to get this figure than not to have the figure, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Just be patient.
Yeah. I've seen Green Rangers too. I've seen that priced, comparable. But it's not as bad as it do. Imagine a couple of years ago when you're paying like $200 or $300 figure. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Folks in the group talking about waiting, and this is another thing. It's an exclusive. There's not really too big of a chance that it's probably going to go. The man last Mezco did not want to hold the inventory. Yep. Right on the money. Wait list to go. And that's another thing too. Like you wait list, you don't have to pay for it up front. You wait list it, and then once it starts shipping and they start going through it, then they'll probably do it. Wait, newsflash, company is a business and stay in business. Yeah. Oil plastic. All right. Not to put a damper on it. I just think it's a cool thing, and then there's just some stuff swirling about it that it's almost like it takes it away from it. You know what I mean? It's too quiet. We'll move on. I do like this head sculpt.
It has that little lion head too. I thought it was kind of cool. There's a lot of extra detailing.
Hey, Boba had a great question.
What's the question? Where's he at?
He was saying, he said, Boba.
It's this. Oh, it was? No.
Anyone have a guess on what will be the first Mezco to ship and get in hand in 2024?
Oh, damn.
Any takers? What's the first to get ground in 2024?
This.
My wish?
This. It's a buy it now.
I think he means new product.
Oh.
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
First to charge and land in 2024.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, what was it, like Spider-Man? There was a couple other ones too. I had that one that got shifted around too. Hold on a second.
Because Spider-Man, they still haven't changed the date on, right?
Right.
No,
I
they
almost gotta
haven't.
imagine they're just holding on to that one.
Dick Tracy.
Yeah, right. I wish. I tell you what, I better be the first one that gets that one.
Well, you did order 4 cases, so if they sent out the multiples first.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I wish I would have, to be honest with you. I wish I would.
DM me for price.
I don't know. What do you think? Because it still hasn't changed. It's still set for August, October. So
Spider-Man.
yeah. I'll pull it up because I redid the whole folder. I gotta do the finished version of that checklist. There's only like one to add anyway. You know, so give me a second. When I get these dual monitors, we'll be all good. It's worth the screen share. Uh-oh. Which one do you put? This one? Yeah, okay. It's nice to have a little preview window for you, right? These are the ones. So you got Spider-Man, Firefly. I think Firefly was what? December, February? I have a feeling that might get pushed back.
Didn't we order Snake Eyes before Firefly, though?
Yeah. That's why I was like wondering. But then you got Green Goblin, Spider-Gwen. Right? Spider-Gwen was, December of January, March. And then you got Pruneface, Snake Eyes. Yeah, so this is pretty much your block right here. Oh, the Turtles, I forgot. I think that's January. Nope, February, April. So kind of these right here. Spider-Man, Firefly, Green Goblin, January, March. That's like the first block. You know what? I think you're right. I think White Ranger first. Yeah. Was it? This is the one dedicated to him. Oh yeah, we are. Keep going back to that one. I don't know why. I do know why. What? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I was looking at that today. I was like, man, it would be cool if they just had the plane closed. But then I kept thinking, I'm wondering if it has to do with like their likeness rights. You know, the girl, she has the. Yeah, she does. Boom. I was gonna say, man, the next time I have a conversation with them, I'm gonna ask them that. Like, what's the process that you have to go through for characters that have passed away? Because I'm pretty sure they got, Green Rangers before he passed away, obviously, right? And so, but I mean, like, I know she passed away. I've seen him before. So I'm wondering, like, what you could probably, man, once they do females' bodies, you can probably put some of those, like, maybe some of those guys on, like, pink skulls or something like that. I don't know. Some of it said prune face. I hope it's Spider-Man. Yeah, they haven't changed that yet. So. What do you think, CZ? Did you get one?
I think Spider-Man, is gonna come soon. With them not changing that date or pushing it back, I think he's, and we saw like the finished product already, so we know it's ready.
Yeah. Toss up to Spider-Man. No, I think that other one's gonna go. I thought it'd been cooler as hell if they just shipped it out like same day. I was like finger crossing. I kept checking the shipping now. I was like, oh man.
One
I was
more.
like, yeah. It only needs to get in somebody's hand. That's all it was, right? You know, somebody's just got to say they got it. Add it to that list. But yeah, it was a pretty good list. Speaking of lists, and this year, let's move on to what will we do with this? You take this down. You don't want to expose everything, Paige. You might have some of those. Might have some of those pictures, those Dick Tracy pictures on there. Dick pics is what they call them.
Well played, sir.
Oh yeah, that'll be my first caption.
And he's canceled.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm talking about Dick Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that in the chat. I mean, in the group. Who wants to see dick pics? Oh, Paige. I did 2 penis jokes. Let's stop. All right. Where was it at? I guess we don't really need a graphic for this or anything. So let's talk about top fives. So, like I said, we did top fives for guests last week. A lot of fun, and I do want to say thank you very much for everybody that came on. Dude, it was a lot of fun. I have to figure out more ways to kind of do that. It was really cool to hear everyone's different choices, and it was really cool because, sorry, 2 things at once. It was really cool because it seemed like everybody had different ones. So I wanted to take that energy along with some Hasbro energy. Those guys have a pretty cool format. And I ran it by you guys to see if you guys wanted to do it. So for ours, what we're going to do is we'll do the draft. Oh, the side. We're going to do the draft. So the way I understand what they do is we have our 5, and let's change it from top 5 to favorite 5s because you guys might be doing a post or a video. I think I'm going to do a video, but you don't want to give out your whole sauce. So why don't we do your favorites for this year? And then the thing is with draft rules is, let's say you liked Batman 89. The next person can't use that off their list. Are we all in agreement?
We're all in agreement. Then I get to go first.
You do that. And with the first pick.
Yes, we're ready?
2023 draft.
With my first pick. Favorite 5. Everyone's shocked. Take him off the board.
Oh, man.
Take him off the board. But if this is the most freaking gorgeous thing that I've ever seen, and for anyone who doesn't have him in hand yet, as soon as you pick this guy up, like this is a quality figure. We've been talking about this guy for 44 weeks.
All right.
44 weeks. I told you guys, you can't have 4 Horsemen and Mezco produce something and not get something like this. This thing's incredible. I've literally taken a photograph of him every day since I've got him. And for me, that says a lot. Like, you guys know me better than everybody else, but literally, he's been photographed every day since I got him. Every day. I even got a new figure yesterday, and I still photographed this guy. Not to say the other figure was bad, because the other figure was actually really good too. But bad timing on his behalf. Like I said, there's been a new standard set. So I'm hoping I'm not just like disappointed moving forward, because this freaking thing, bananas.
So this is your 5th pick in your ranking system? Just kidding.
Yeah.
This is your number, but this would be your number 1?
He's on his own scale.
Oh wow, guys. All right, so I guess I gotta take Doom off.
Take Doom off the board.
Yeah. MC, what do you got?
I'm a one up.
Those R-Star teams, huh? Whoa. Paige's list is taking another hit.
Engineering feat here. guy's
That's a good one.
This guy's amazing. I mean, the mech suit, all the articulation, the lights, the bells, the whistles, everything. It's just
got a lightsaber.
Amazing. Light zip sword. Then we got a cool little Gomez in here.
Don't drop it.
I'm playing with it. Don't drop it. Yeah. So
don't drop that thing, bro. Woo.
So he's fired. Amazing. I won't. Those that have them know, and those that don't, you're gonna wish you got them.
Man. So Iverson's off the board, and so is Kobe. All right, cool. For my first pick, I chose
Ron Artest.
Yeah. The Halloween packet Newz.
Oh wow!
Just kidding. Oh God.
Sorry, buddy.
Man, yeah, you guys kind of threw a curve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Remember, this is not in order. I'm gonna go with Solomon Kane. I didn't bring any figures with me. Sorry.
Great pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Solomon Kane.
To that one.
Yeah, it was a.
No one takes great offense to that one.
Yeah, lots of versatility. I love the accessory, very detailed. I like the hair swap feature and hat. I like that a lot. And then I also, I think it kind of showed what they can do in terms of like soft goods. Those are upgraded on that, and then also just the swapping part with the I know, baby. Hi, baby. Sorry, I got distracted. With the hair swap and stuff like that. I really liked it. Good character, good offering. Solomon Kane. MC's up. Go get mama.
You want to do snake draft style? You'd be up again.
Wow. Okay. All right. On the fly. You guys are catching me off guard. I like it. I'm gonna go with Stalker. Hasbro G.I. Joe.
Woo. Good choice.
Stalker.
I know you played with him quite a bit.
Yeah, I didn't take
a lot.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I didn't. Ow! Stop, baby. I didn't take a lot of pictures with him, but that I love the overall look of it. I still think he got the shaft in the comics, and so that's why he's my next pick. That's it. Who's next? Is it Cece?
Me.
All right. Oh yeah, because we're doing Snake. I got it.
Another banger off the board. Stick with G.I. Joe.
Good one.
This guy, not only have I enjoyed just messing around with him, but he has ignited the community for sure. There are so many people that are taking G.I. Joe shots, people that are trying to backtrack. I mean, G.I. Joe's on fire for a line that was dead for Hasbro, and now, it's going to kill Mezco. It's what a great figure. Just badass, just like Roadblock should be. The accessories are great. The backpack that he has, the guns, just the different looks with the different vests. What an amazing collaboration between Hasbro and Mezco. Thank you, Hasbro, for giving Mezco the license.
She's coming. Okay, yeah. Roadblock.
For my second pick, I'm going to go with another Hasbro, G.I. Joe Classified. For me, it was Tunnel Rat. Kind of on the same long lines of Paige with Stalker. For me, that figure this year was Tunnel Rat. I was really looking forward to that one. Childhood favorite. Gun could have been a little bigger. But overall, they did a really nice adaptation to go from 3 3/4 to the 6-inch Classified series. Really straight true to the vintage style. I love it. Tunnel Rat was a win for me.
Tunnel Rat, Doom. Is it my turn or is it?
Nope. I get to go again. It's Snake.
Oh yeah, got it.
So my third pick. This is probably gonna be a little bit of a surprise, but I'm gonna go with Morbius.
You son of a bitch!
I got
it for like a minute. One minute.
Morbius the other day. The sculpting on Morbius is really well done. The texture and the hands and the face and things like that, really well done. I I like the material that they chose for the costume because it feels a lot like Game of Death or of Gomez. Very playable, very pliable. You don't feel like it's going to just bust off at the stitches. And you talk about articulation. Like that figure can do whatever you want him to do. He's great.
Phenomenal.
He's great. Had he not arrived at my house after Doom, he probably would have been a little higher up the list. But Doom has set the new standard.
I told you he was a great figure. So, do you guys remember the Chappelle Show in the race draft?
Oh, here we go.
Is
Tiger Woods,
Ghostface Killer, ODB. I'm going with the Fantastic Four.
Now, does this count just for that figure, or does that count for the whole set?
However, if I can only pick one figure, I'm picking the thing.
Okay, I just didn't know if that chopped that off as a pick for us.
I thought the Fantastic Four was. I did not pre-order it, as I've said before, and then I started seeing in-hand shots, and I couldn't resist. I mean, even on the old female body, Invisible Girl is amazing. But I'll go back to the thing. I just think he's great. Old blue eyes there. I got him in his trench coat and his glasses. You know, looking to go see his girlfriend or find out what Aunt Petunia is up to. He's just running from the Yancey Street gang. I don't know. He's phenomenal.
The Yancey Street.
So what a great set. All the accessories. But I'll just go with thing. So.
I'm gonna swing back to Mezco. And I'm gonna go with Vaporoni. I'm gonna go with Vaporoni.
Good choice.
Same thing. I like the concept. You can get multiple looks out of them. It's Vapor, of course. And I just like the period piece that they stuck with it. And the fact that if you can redo that figure 3 times and it still goes over pretty well, I think that's a good indicator that it's a good character and it's a good offering. So, and the group seemed, man, I saw so many photos of that figure. It almost took me out of it. I was like, I don't even want to shoot it. Everybody shoots it all the time, you know? So the shots I do have, I didn't put up because of that. I was like, everybody's shooting it. So, but definitely a favorite. Vaporoni.
Nice.
I have to go again?
You get to double dip.
You guys took the good ones. Damn it. Low light.
Oh.
Favorite character, anyway, as a kid. So I did jump back to Joe's, so low light, I just always liked it. I like the character, I like the concept. There's a sniper and stuff like that. When I play Call of Duty, that's all I really did anyway. Snipe. So that's about it really for him. That's all I can think of.
A lot of good shots from him too, from a lot of people.
Yeah, I that's the problem, man. Like, I know I should have just, how I shoot you guys shots in the private stuff that we do. A lot of times I should have probably just did that and just put up shots and everything. But it almost seems like it was done so much. But that character really hits home with me because that was one of my favorite characters when I was a kid. I remember I got the blister card, the 3 3/4 one, and I broke him twice because I played with him so much. And so I had to keep going back to the store. My mom was like, "Why do you keep buying the same figure?" I'm like, because I keep playing with it. So I've just always liked the character, man. So. Who is it now? UCC, right? I mean MC, right? Is you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 4 Horsemen, Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
What a great! I like the figure Obscura line. I think it's fun. I think you do really good work. I mean, like all the detailing in this guy, that plays a part. I know you did a unboxing. kind of him, but another great figure that's really fun. I can't wait to shoot some stuff with him. I really like him. So
good choice. So for my fourth pick, the All-Star Draft, I'm going to go with another figura obscura. For me, it was Sun Wukong, Monkey King.
Yeah.
Just the aesthetic. It was kind of the first Eastern influenced Mythic Legion we kind of got. Soft goods on that guy was on point. One of the few figures that I opened up and it was instantly a wow. From the packaging, I still have the box. From the packaging to the figure itself, that thing's a piece of art. Really well done. So I'm going with Sun Wukong Monkey King for number 4. Number 4. And then my number 5, I'm going to go with, when I thought I was out, Vorgus Vermilius 2.0 from Mythic Legions.
Do you have that around or no?
It's like close.
I'm trying to remember what it looks like.
With the really red cape. He's incredible. Should I grab him?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
He's good. So MC can do his one. I'll grab mine.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, but not. I'm looking for it. Oh, it's the shop. You got to go to the shop, isn't it? You can tell I don't go to this place that much. Not bad. Oh, I got to order that bear, bro. You know, I was thinking about it. We definitely probably should order the bear because of that picture I sent you with Doom on top of it, and he's riding his bear. What was his bear's name? Was it like Novak or something? I forgot it.
I think that pre-order closes on the 17th-ish, 14th, 17th, something like that of January. We got like 2 weeks. I got an email saying that it's closing out soon.
Yeah, I want to get. It's $85. I want to get that bear just because well, you could keep the harness on him too, right?
Yeah, you can take the harness off. You can put it on. Whatever. Yeah.
I showed you that picture, right, of him on the bear, Doom on the bear. Yeah. As soon as I was like, man, I got to get that bear now. So it'd probably be good for other stuff too. I'm pretty sure. Figure Obscura with Red Death. I'm just a sucker for it. Man, yeah, that clock was really cool.
Yeah, that was another good figure. I would have probably picked that if Jacob Marley didn't come out, honestly.
Yeah.
Great concept. I mean, it's a good short story by Edgar Allan Poe.
What do you guys? I don't have a lot of experience with them. I've seen like a lot of people talk about them, but I don't.
What do they do? I'm totally blind to Spiro toys.
I think they're the animals. Is that what they are?
Like that crocodile.
I think they've been showing a bunch of the other stuff. Partly it's not because I'm trying to like alienate lines. It's more of a self-control thing too. So I don't like go, oh, I got to dip into this line. I got to dip into this line.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard good things about them though.
Who did MC pick?
I didn't yet.
You didn't pick yet?
No.
Oh, great delay. So Sun Wukong, for anybody who hasn't seen him, that's him there.
Yeah.
And then once again, like when you look at the sculpting and detail, I don't know if you'll find another figure. He's completely covered from head to toe.
I wish you would have had an extra
texture. I know. I tried to get Paige to take one of them altogether. And then Vorgus Vermilius. Like this guy is just intimidating.
Yeah.
With a cape on that thing. Really well.
How big is he in size comparison? Like, is he taller than the Legions, or is taller than the Legends, or what do you think? Oh, they shouldn't occupy the same space there.
They shouldn't. All hell's gonna break loose over here. If we stand him straight up, I think he's a little taller than Doom.
Blasphemy.
They're almost the same height, honestly. Doom's big. Doom's big.
He's got a flex, man. I like that. I was joking in the beginning, but That
Once
figure
again, they
does,
kill it when
man.
it comes to
Has
the
a lot
details.
of
Look at
weight.
the paint app on that thing.
Yeah.
Really good.
It looks good,
Really
man.
Really good. So those are my 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Great choices.
What do you got, MC?
I know this isn't weird. I almost went with Ghost Rider for the innovation of the bike, future for Mezco, but I went a different direction. Plunder Long and Plunder Strong Trench.
Whoa.
From Lone Coast.
Oh.
So if anybody had the Plunderlings, you guys know they're amazing. They're fun little figures. These are the Kickstarter exclusives. I'm a sucker for translucent figures. I think they light up well. These guys, I sent you guys that picture last night with their eyes.
Yeah, that was cool.
They have glow in the dark paint on their eyes and their teeth. They're actually, I stole these from Sawyer tonight. So he's like, just make sure you bring them back. So, but yeah, these guys are really fun. They're really cool. They got great personality. They come with 3 different heads. The Plunderlings do. The Strongs and Longs come with 2 different heads, different hands, different like weapons, and just really cool little fun figures. So
yeah.
Great line. Glad to see it expand. CC's got a lot of experience with the line too. So it's just, they're fun. They do a lot of mag too for their pieces. So he's got
Plunderlings are a lot of fun.
Mohawk. So kind of cool.
You said they have good articulation too, right?
Oh yeah. Like, so this guy I really like. So he's got tentacles for his legs. They all turn, and then you can go like this, and then then you can cock his shoulders so it looks like he's like, you can do a swimming pose.
Yeah.
So good elbows. I mean, so he looks like he's swimming at you just by doing that piece that they put in the chest there, and then with the head articulation. So,
how deep are they into that line? Like, how many figures would you say?
There's what, 5 Strongs, 5 or 6 Strongs,
and 5 or 6 Longs.
Yeah,
probably what, 10 or
12, probably 12.
Strong and long. Got it. Strong and long.
12 Lings.
Yeah.
Lings, Longs, and Strongs.
the Drench subline too.
Yeah.
You know, like these guys. Oh, he's got butterfly shoulders too. I just noticed. So
I got the Captain Jack one.
How do you like him?
I really like it. He's got that awesome cannon that he comes with.
Handheld cannon.
That's a great accessory.
Yeah. These guys are fun.
He's in the other room too. I got him. He's awesome.
Yeah, I should have gave you guys a little bit more heads up, but all of us could have just had our figures. It seems kind of note to self for next year. Note to self. Andrew had a question really quick before we get to the last one. It says, do you guys collect Star Wars? I used to. I haven't bought a Star Wars figure probably in about 5 or 6 months, but I was pretty heavy into them. SHF, which I've sold most of those. And then I did Black Series 2, and I haven't bought anything for a while. It's just too much. I wasn't shooting it. What about you guys?
Yeah, we all know I was pretty heavy into the Black Series, and to a certain point, I had I don't know. I think it was the first 110. I think I had every single one for the first 110, and then they just cranked it up to the point where I tapped out. I couldn't do it anymore. My basement was full of stuff, so I offloaded the whole collection. So I try to avoid the stuff. I love Star Wars, but I try to avoid the stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, that's like Hot Toys.
Vintage collection for me. I do have some Black Series, mostly Mandalorian, but vintage collection I really like. It just resonates with my youth more. Plus, they have the cool vehicles, which I know they're piled up behind me, like the Slave One, the Millennium Falcon, the Razor Crest, the N1 Starfighter, and I did the Ghost also.
Oh God!
Don't put that on us,
bro. Yeah, bro. That's
we should.
It's a huh?
We should make like a penalty for everybody that wishes that on us. You know, like
man, we don't want it. We don't want it. That's the last thing we need.
I think people kind of see that it's happening, that it
Yeah.
can happen, especially now.
Yeah.
Even black skaters, they're starting to put, at least when I was doing it a while back, they were still trying to incorporate like some soft goods into some of that stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
They're throwing a lot of well, like even vintage collection. They're starting, like this Mandalorian that I have laying here. He has a little soft goods cape, but
yeah.
Ahsoka and a couple of the others they've got for the Black series. They've got soft good cloaks.
I've got that hunter figure you talked me into.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, this guy, I haven't seen him in a while. Good to see you back, bro. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing good.
Yeah,
We missed you on some research stuff. We had a couple of shows, man. We gotta get you on, bro. Gotta get you on. So my last one. I was gonna save this for the video, but I'll do it here. So my last one was Theodore Sockcutter bag-headed butcher, and that's because it was personal.
Mhm.
I was very thankful that I was able to work on that, and then I think it was just everything else that went into it. Like you guys followed some of that stuff, privately. Like as far as like not the whole thing, but like building that cemetery, and I was showing you guys, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool," stuff like that. But it was all of that, and then doing the video and stuff like that. So there's like some, it's kind of like Vapor. When I worked on Vapor, it has some sentimental attachment to it. So, and I still dig that thing out. That thing is so cool, man. I really like it. I really want to do more shots with him, but yeah, that one was a fun one, really unique. And I got to do that mod on him. I was gonna do a video on that. But yeah, that's my one of my favorites. It's a lot of shit, man, this year. A lot. I don't even think what was hard about it was I only had like a half list for Joe stuff and a half list for not a half list, a whole list for Mezco. But we picked up other stuff from other lines that I'm pretty sure if I thought about it, there were other figures in there. There was just so much, man, this year. It's a good time to be a collector, man. There's just so many lines, bro. I don't know how anybody can not find something with other lines to kind of like fill in the gaps for any kind of disappointment that you have with another company or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I had blue side cutter out for a backup if you guys would have picked a couple of my choices. Like I was telling you, that's why I was struggling with the list, trying to think of, because we have so many similarities in what we like. I had to pick some backups to just in case.
Well, since you have him out, Minnie's had a question. She was asking about, she opened him up and he had some extremely realistic spider webbing or mold on the bottom cuff of his left pants down to his shoe. Did you have that? I haven't opened mine yet. Mine's over there. I just opened the comic.
Webbing? Like on the pant itself, minis?
Or mold on the bottom cuff of his left pant leg.
I see a lot of like discoloration. I don't have anything like spider webbish that I notice.
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Oh, geez. That's the left leg.
Minnie's, was it on the left? She said the left leg, right? Yeah.
Hey, let me.
She said, yeah, left pant leg down.
Sorry, I'm gonna add more light. I'll turn on my flashlight on my phone.
No, is that Biggie? Did he have Biggie on there?
Oh.
Yeah, that was the Super 7 Biggie. I wondered about that.
That isn't working. No, I don't have any like spider web shape. Anything. Just a lot of crud on his pants and boots.
Yeah.
She got the spider web variant.
She said she's sending you a message through through IG.
Oh.
Well, dude, yeah, that was it, man. Great. It was a great year. So out of that 5 that you had, let's say you only had money for one of them. Doom? Yeah, we know this is a fun one. I knew that was going to happen. MC, what about you? You only have money for one.
Can I show this minis? Are you okay if I share this with everybody? I kind of gotta. I don't know.
Wait for consent. You have to wait for consent.
Credit to minis.
No, not like that. She said yes.
I don't know minis. I would take a look at that more. It looks like it's actual. I don't. Shit. It's gonna be hard to. Paige, if I said, well, can I share? Can I?
Yeah,
well,
send it
present?
to me. Send it to me really quick.
Okay.
On the in
our group chat or
no, send it. Yeah. Send it through there, and then what I'll do is I'll save it, and then I'll put it. I'll put it on.
Gonna make me go open mine up.
I question that minis honestly, and Paige can pull it up here soon.
Give me a second. I'm gonna. Okay,
no, you're
so
good.
You sent it. You sent it?
Yeah, to our group chat.
All right. So what I'll do is. Oh, yikes!
Yeah, that's
bro.
like
that's.
Yeah,
bro.
I think.
Hold on. What do we call this? Mini sod. Let's call it mini sod.
Get their side cutters now. Everyone goes to get their side cutters.
Now I gotta
dig through the rest of the bottle.
Yeah, now I gotta put it into the folder. And it'll be worth it though, right?
Oh, Paige, I'll send you that. Show this picture if you have a moment.
Oh, where is it at?
Yeah, now I want to go get my side cutter.
Yeah, where was it at? I saved it under mini sod cutter. There it is. I got it. Should I add another one? No, because I got to get out of it and do the thing.
Yeah, don't.
Let me put the side cutter photo up, and then whatever you sent me, I'll put up. Hold on a second. Hold, please. All right, we saved it.
She said it's too realistic.
It's very.
It is. It's kind of. When I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, what is that?" It's kind of gnarly. All right, we're not doing this here. Hold on a second. It's not working.
Oofda.
Here we go. All right, so let's do this. Do this. Stop that. Share this. You see how annoying this is? Not like that, but you know what I mean? Like,
that's why you need to
put this.
Hire somebody and pay them in crisp high fives.
Nobody wants to work here. All right. Bing, 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 bing. If you add sound effects, it makes things a little bit better. It's not showing up, is it?
Not yet. We're at Tom Hiddleston right now. That's what we see.
Yeah, let's just do this and fast forward. Everybody sells slides, you know. So nobody cares.
Wow.
You sent the other ones right now?
Oh, that's if you want to show it. It's no big deal.
Well, what was it?
It was a Plunderlings, the glow Plunderlings.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a mold or something. Like moisture. Yeah, like moisture got in there or something. How's the silica pack, minis?
Was the rest of the spider still in the box?
It's in his pant leg.
Minis, you're gonna be looking for a spider about yay big. I saw it in the movie. They like to build webs out in the barn, is what he'll probably settle if you got a barn in the area.
That doesn't look good.
Critters in your community will start to disappear. It should be about that big.
I would ask them about that, man.
Order from minis and
I'll be checking mine afterwards.
She's gonna get a biohazard unit come and shut down her house, confiscate her side cutter.
Yeah, it might be a face hugger in there. Careful.
Oof.
Yeah. I'd contact them about that. Let me shut this down real quick. Hold on. Thank you for that, minis, everybody, because now everybody will check. I'm definitely going to go through mine. I was going to ask her where she got it from, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll just leave that got that. Where's it at?
There's nothing inappropriate in our chat if you just want to click on it. Not that there's anything inappropriate in our chat.
Yeah, click at your own risk.
That's the. You know what? I should have just did that. Why did I go through all that and save it when I could have just gone to the chat? That was dumb. Lesson learned. Glow guys. Look at those little glow guys.
Those are those plunderlings that I was.
She makes me want to get my side cutter.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to be doing that after the show.
Yeah.
I sent the other reveal that we talked about for the end of the show. It's in the CC and I have been working on. It'll be the last picture.
It is, so I can go forward to this?
It's safe.
It's not a Dick Tracy pick, is it?
No, I assure you.
No Dick Tracy picks.
No, I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to end 2023 like that. I'll start 2024 like that.
Wait a minute. Am I in the chat? Oh, wait. I'm still in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, resin flex.
CC and I have been working on making a Doom throne.
So, give us a little backstory with this.
Well, my good friend CC and I started talking before Doom was released, and I said he needs an appropriate throne to sit on. And him and I started doing research, and we found some prints, and here we are.
This looks good.
CC printed his in PLA. I don't know if you want to send a picture or not, CC. I did mine in resin, but CC did his in a wood PLA. So I like the way. I mean, they're both great in their own ways. I think we should combine forces to build one. But there's a lot of detail on the side as well. Besides the lion's head that you guys see, there's like some. I don't want to say it's kind of like the Venus de Milo on the side, kind of the carving of a girl. She has her arms though, so. This side has a David, so don't look at the other side.
Ooh, you might have wanted to watch out. You look like you have a little bit of mold problem back there, sir. Oh, look, there's that little translucent one, right?
Yeah, that's the blue guy right there.
You don't have a picture of the side, do you?
I can take one right now.
While you're doing that, Carl had a question. Fellas, what are we anticipating the most? Not the first release. What are we anticipating the most in 2024?
TMNT.
Man, that's a hard one, man. There's a bunch of good stuff even coming in the first quarter. Turtles, Power Rangers. I mean, you got the Tracy, Firefly, Spider-Man. Oh wow, what are you guys looking at? What do you think? God Doom.
Definitely the Turtles are really high on the list. Really high on the list. But I must say, after Roadblock, it really raised the expectations for the rest of that Joe line. So Snake Eyes and Firefly, I'm really expecting to be really, really good. They're really
good. They're really good.
Yeah.
I like Turtles. I like Andy. And Toth, of course. But the Dick Tracy really too, honestly. I'm really, because I like that in Joker. Like I like that Golden Age line, how they're doing that with just the Batman that we've gotten so far in Two-Face. You know, just have Dick, because Dick Tracy can easily mix into that. So
what's your guys' takes on the heads? I keep seeing people talk about the heads and they're way too big and stuff like that. What do you guys think about that?
Well,
on who?
On any of them. I've seen it span from the Golden Age figures to even somebody even mentioned something about Doom. What was the other one that we just got? Somebody said the head was just big.
Gaslight.
Oh yeah, Gaslight.
Yeah, they said that too. And what do you guys think? What's your honest opinion about that? Like, what do you think? Are the heads too big? Is it a stylized aesthetic choice, or even with Doom? I mean, I know you like Doom a lot, CC, but do you
So I
think
look at
that
like Roadblock. I think his head is perfectly sized.
Mhm.
And I really like the Golden Age because it's stylized. I mean, I showed you guys that book that I got, the greatest Batman stories ever told, where there's photos that are taken right from the Joker reveal, like from the comic book art. I mean, his head is perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people just again have another reason looking for a reason to bitch.
You don't think any of them are bigger? Like the one on I saw somebody do a really cool switch the other day. They had the Gotham by Gaslight Batman, but they took the PX so I think it was a Sovereign Knight head, the PX version, the one that's matches, color matches, and they put that on there. It looked really cool, but I didn't really notice too much of a difference.
But you got a guy that's wearing a mask too, like a leather, like a leather armored mask. Of course, it's going to make his head bigger. I mean, that's how I
The
justify
head, the back of that head is die cast. I thought that was so cool.
on Doom.
You know, like yeah,
Yeah, they did
yeah.
it. They knocked it out of the park. I put that other picture in the group too page for the side of the chair.
CC, what do you think? Head choice.
I listened to all that when people talked about the Golden Age one, and I
Yeah.
had told you guys, like, it kind of ruined it for me. So I didn't even open the figure because the pictures were so bad, the way they accentuated the size of his head. But
Hmm.
he's one of my favorite figures. He's good. Like, I would say it's a stylized choice. And
Hmm.
those Golden Age era, designs, a lot of them were just kind of that way. It's the way they drew them. Big chins, prominent chin, I guess if you describe it that way. Doesn't bother me
Yeah.
at all, though. At all. I think they look great. You got to
Yeah.
be a comic lover, right? If you love the comic style, I think you'll love it. But that Golden Age
Yeah.
Batman is incredible to me.
Yeah, definitely. When if they say that about these figures, like the Golden Age stuff, I'm telling you, when Dick Tracy comes out, they'll probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that with John Constantine too. Yeah, I've heard that. But Dick Tracy, because it is stylized, like that Chester Gould, artistry in it, that it's bigger. It's almost like Gaslight, but it's almost squared off a little bit. I thought it was a really good representation, but I already had it in my head thinking, I'm like, yeah, people are gonna say something about this and not know anything about the character. So I don't think that's that big. Even when you take the cape off, I think a lot of times they do that stuff too. Also, as far as like aesthetics, like I know people talked about Constantine, and when you take his overcoat off, I can kind of see it. I just adjusted it. I put it higher up. Oh, I did. I took pictures and showed you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I even said something to D too. I was like, but if you take his head and lift it up a little bit, it's just not that bad. But I don't know. I don't micro, analyze some of that stuff. Like I guess like some people do with them, like colors and just different stuff. I saw somebody say something about the White Ranger too. I don't know if it's true because I'm not a hardcore Power Rangers fan, but they said that emblem in the dragon shield that he has, it's supposed to be gold and not copper.
Mm.
But I didn't notice it. It wasn't something that stuck out. But I believe they call it nitpicking. But everybody, I guess like if you have like a favorite character, you want the closest representation of that character. They're not huge. I think most of Mezco's. I told myself not to read this stuff because everybody's pretty much literate. So why would I be reading this stuff? I was driving in the car and I was like, don't read shit to people. They can read it. So, just comment on it. So yeah. People. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering how deep they'll go into that Golden Age line too. Dick Tracy, that side's perfect. It's like Golden Age work. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think you have to be part of that character, man. Oh, if you do get a chance, Plasty put out his 10. What was it? His 10 favorite lines, I believe. So if you get a chance,
Yeah.
I know they're in Spanish and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll have it on, but sometimes I just like to watch, people's stuff. He's a good guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Puts out really good content, and he's always really supportive of other people. So I want to make sure I did that for him because Really great guy, man. So if you get a chance to go watch Price's stuff, man. Look at this. Look at this. He's ballot stuffing again. that suggestion. I'm surprised he didn't put it in some of his stuff. Like, in some of his talking points tonight. Oh, we'd be doomed if everything shipped out when it was supposed to. Paige, blah blah blah. Oh man, my friend Victor told me about that. Yeah. Victor. How's that going to? It's tied up right now, right?
Doom is down by 1, folks.
Oh, he is?
Doom is back down by 1.
CC, ready to buy my vote yet?
Back down by 1. Right. I got 1 vote.
Yeah. Is it going? Yeah.
People, you guys got to get in there and vote.
I just got Venmoed from CC, 37 cents.
We got what, 8,000 members in the group? We've got 200 votes. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's get in there and vote.
Bunch of posers.
It's in the featured section in the comments. It's right there, featured.
Yeah.
If you're using your cell phone, Doom is the second one down. Just click on it.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
Once a couple people do that, then he'll be the first one on top. And go on and get on there.
Yeah.
Get it done. Get it
I'm surprised about that. No, like there's so many people in there, and they don't, and it's not like you're liking something and you don't want to give somebody a like. It's just a vote. I guess it is like voting in real life, isn't it? You got to keep.
It's just a vote for Doom.
CC will send you a sticker. With
That's all it is. It's just a vote for Doom. What's so hard?
Yeah.
What's so hard?
Yeah, I would love to vote, but I can't read. That's a shame.
I mean, in all honesty, we're talking about a man here that's horribly disfigured. You can't take a moment of your time to go help and support.
He's killing it, man.
Commercial for Feed the Children.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's like the Make-A-Wish program or something. This guy's horribly disfigured. All he wants to be is your figure in the year 2023. That's it. That's all he wants to be. Let's make his wish come true. I got faith in you guys. Don't let me down. Don't let Doom down.
What it is you have to pay for every like that you put out on Facebook. You didn't know that? It's true. You're so stingy with that stuff. It's crazy, man. I'm not liking that stuff.
MC will refund you your $1.
Yeah, gosh.
It's for that Facebook premium.
Maybe next year. You know what I was thinking about doing? Next year, around the 6-month mark. And I'm really surprised he didn't do it this year, but his name is Jay. He's in our group. Man, he had this kick-ass idea. He did like a college bracket system, kind of like what Mezco does with their fights, but you know how kind of they do the fight, but then they just stop it? He kept it going, and it was really cool. He kept track of it. I gotta get with him. We're in a Halloween group, Halloween movie group. We watch movies and stuff. Really cool guy, but I like that bracket system. Maybe maybe I can like kind of get him to go, and if not, maybe say, hey, do you mind if we use that idea in the group again? I think that would go over really well. If you just had like the 6 month.
Yeah.
Or would you do it at the end of the year? What do you think? What do you think?
Every 6 months would be cool.
Yeah, because look at how many figures that came out at the beginning of the year. Cousin Eddie, he didn't touch our list.
Yeah, sometimes figures are just a victim because they get forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go vote for Cousin Eddie.
Well, you know how some of them, it's because it's hot, like at the end. No, Doom is a good figure.
Oh yeah,
I really like that figure.
Doom is a great figure.
Yeah, it really is, and it feels like you said. It feels not that they make cheap stuff. It's just it feels like really quality. It's almost like a step up.
It does.
Carl said this too. I was half joking, but I think it would be cool if they did it. If they did GOG Doom, maybe a PX exclusive. Can you imagine that? Because previews they did Magneto in that all white. Can you imagine that all white?
Actually, throw them in a metal box, a collector's metal tin.
CC, really quick. Well, both of you guys. So, say they did another version of this. What on here would you say would be an improvement, or that you'd like to see in another version?
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Minnie's hunting spiders now.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
She's like,
oh, I would love to see. I need a Golden Age Robin.
no. I was talking about Doom. Let's say they did
Oh.
another version of Doom. Like if they did like God Doom or something like that. Let's say they did another version. What would you want them to include in Doom in that new version? Or what would you want to see them improve upon, like the figure or something? Is there anything that you could think of?
The only thing that they could improve on, to me, is if they found a way to like be able to swap out the shoulders, so you could put the folded arm ones on there.
Oh
yeah.
Figure
Arts has done that with like Vegeta and some other figures where those just pop off, and then you have another set of shoulders that you can put on there for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if they could find a way to do that, other than that, Doom is perfect.
You know that's you know where those biceps are, right? Where I'm trying to put you probably can't see the cursor, right? Can you see that or no? No.
Mm-hmm.
So where the biceps are on the top part,
yeah.
You see how they swivel there?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, man, if you could, because they're doing this pop and swap stuff a lot, right?
Yeah.
With like boots and necks and everything. If you would be able to take that arm off, like you said, like there, and then they just had like, even if it was just stuck like that, but you could take it and put it on there and plug it in just so he's just like this, that would be badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would want.
He's so close to being able to do it too. Like it just almost something like he just needs a little bit more of a swivel in there.
Yeah.
A little more of a swivel, and he could pull that off. But that's the only thing that his figure's missing. If he could cross his arms, he'd be.
Give me Thanos' skull and spinal column.
What happened? Oh yeah, with God doing like
that shot where he rips his spine right out of his body.
Yeah.
With his skull attached. That's what I need for God Doom.
This crazy.
Last question about this.
You voted in the group in the featured section.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. For 89 Batman.
Don't you do it.
Dude, I like it. I like 89. So really quick, serious question, honest question. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Have you scratched that yet?
Scratch Doom?
Yeah. Have you put any scratches on them yet?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
I haven't. You did?
Do?
Yeah, I already did.
Carve them with a knife or what? You sadist?
Was that from the Indian leg thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Totally my fault. There's where if you have it like the foot, you know how it has those like those pin marks, those pin pieces, or like a little. Can you hold it up? I have it somewhere. No, I put them in with my Fantastic Four already. Packed them up. Can you hold it up? Really? And just on his leg, CC, can you show it?
What are we looking for?
Right where the ankle is. That piece on the ankle.
Those circles?
Yeah, I swung it over and I scratched it. But then I told myself, I was like, it's cool. I'll use him as a Doom bot anyway. But then also that's just like battle damage.
Battle damage.
He still looks good. It still works and everything. I haven't gotten notification from Mezco on theirs, them sending me that other order I had with them. So
it's coming.
I'm glad. Yeah, but I'm glad I got this early, man. Shout out to Rodman for that, man.
Yeah.
Did you see how?
Go vote.
I did not. I did not see that. I know the Mafex Darth Vader had that option before. So he's like Golden Age, man.
With the pixie shoes too.
Yeah. I really want the Golden Age Boy Wonder. I really do. I hope they continue with that line. Penguin, Riddler. I'd love all that. Give me all the Golden Age Batman I can get.
Mafex had that Scarecrow they put up.
Yes.
I was really tempted, but I said, no, hold. Be good, hold. So
what was the other figure they put up? Because they put up 2 the other day.
What was it?
There was Scarecrow and
Yeah, it was Scarecrow and something else. I had to look at. Hold on a second, because all my other stuff I get through another guy. I get all my import stuff through him.
Andrew?
Yeah, I get all my stuff through him. He's good, man.
Good. Yes, prices are fair, and they're great.
And he works with you, man. Like that's the biggest thing with me. Like there's times I think I hit like a little bit of a. We talked about that too. Like a little bit of a rough patch. And I told Christmas was coming, and it was the amazing Robotech Yamaguchi Batman Arkham Knight. I'm still wondering about that. Yeah, that thing looks really good. But I was like, how many Batman do I need?
You got the Moon Knight, didn't you? Did you get that in yet?
I did. Well, that was one that one, and then Poison Ivy.
Oh.
And so I asked him.
You own quite a few Mafex then. Mafex.
I do. I don't.
He's all in.
They didn't.
Not all in. Only the Rose. I only like Catwoman. I picked that one up.
It's a great figure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another one was Black Panther.
Mm.
I was tempted on that too, but I was like, no,
don't
do it. Well, the throne, and then the Chadwick Hay. But is it showing? Hold on a second. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he had this up. How do you move that out of there? I don't want that. Well, all right. Well, we can see it.
Newz is killing me.
Newz is gonna eat the box.
She says that her husband checked the rest of the box, no spiders, but she's still itching.
Yeah, she's like yelling, "Get back, you eight-legged freaks!" Let's see here. Look at that, dude. I'm very happy that they did this because those other capes. Ooh.
Well, this isn't even the biggest announcement for Revoltech.
Stitch,
yeah, they're re-releasing Stitch.
Yeah.
January 7th, I think, or 17th, something like that.
Gotta have Stitch.
Yeah.
God, did you get the Super 7 version?
No, I didn't. What's the other one?
It was Black Panther that they put up for pre-order same day as when you said that. They re-released Black Panther, didn't they? Isn't that who they put with Poison Ivy?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy? I don't know.
No, Black Panther, that's figure arts that did Black Panther.
Figure arts? There's too many.
Black Panther with the throne.
I think it was their Scarecrow. This thing looks good, man. But I gotta hold off, man. I really hope that Mezco does it.
Look at this Stitch that we're talking about right now.
I like this
Sawyer.
Hi.
Hey Sawyer, I can't see you, but hello.
Here we're gonna settle this debate right now. Who's the figure of the year for this year, Sawyer?
I'm glad you asked.
That's not scripted.
Michael Myers from the 8-year-old.
Michael Myers.
Mezco?
Yeah.
The Super Saiyan version?
Yeah.
Sorry, whatever Saiyan version, whatever.
Yeah, when he made him Super Saiyan for the Christmas photo I sent you guys.
Yeah, Dragon Ball nerds, don't come after me. Oh, there he is, Chadwick Mafex. Man, rest in peace to that guy, man.
Hi, Baba.
He's jealous of the shirt.
Man, that's still sad, man. That's still sad about that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Help yourself. You know how to get
Look at that throne. Somebody will part that out, right?
Oh yeah. That throne is gonna go for how much does that thing cost? 140? The throne will be 120.
Pretty much. I don't get into this other stuff. Man. Oh yeah, this is what I picked up. That thing looks badass. I think D did a review on this. Oh god, it looks good. And they got the cape too.
I saw he posted some photos and he said review was coming, or maybe he did post the video already. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember there was like a good like 2 months where I was just messing with these because the way that this thing is engineered, it almost makes you
put hands.
Well, yeah, and posing and stuff like that. It just they're so easy to. How do I say it? They're easy and they're complex. You can go as deep as you want to go, or you can go as easy one. But I like the ones I had that I messed with. I haven't messed with the latest versions, but they have those balls in, but they're easy to tear apart. So it was great because you can break them down and put them in cases. But then also, if there was like a pose that you wanted to do, but you couldn't get it right, you could always take the arm out and put it, do your thing and put it back in. It was just really cool, man. I think it was my Spider-Man one I was messing with the most.
They're the ones that came with like that weird cape set first, right? Like the plastic capes.
Yeah. That's why I was saying that Batman one. I had Carl for a long time. That Batman one I had was it was really cool. But yeah, that's about it. We should try to finish it off because I thought it was gonna go an hour, but we went almost 2. So
Mike Myers.
Yep. Wait. Super Saiyan.
Here he is. Oh wait! Give him some shine. Hold on, Sawyer. You almost got it.
They're Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Mike Myers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever see those videos that Michael Myers of Haydenville, those like TikToks or whatever?
Yeah.
That's where his obsession began. So he got a piano to go with him for Christmas too, a little grand piano. So
Oh wow.
little one piano.
I like that. Yeah, Frozen guy.
Figure.
Are those good? Is it good? You like them?
Dude, like this is my first Jada Toys, and it's actually really well done. It came with the accessories are light, as I was telling CC, and he's a two sets of hands, 2 heads, and a little stand to put his attack effect on it. So it's they're just small, super short. It's like Plunderling size, CC, like regular Plunderling size.
Oh, they could hang out with your Plunderlings.
You should, if you like that, you should try the Street Fighter.
Nah, no.
Better hop on board before they start putting them deluxe figures out, man.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll be paying that second market.
That's Boba said that's California Surfer dude, Michael Myers variant.
Yeah, they did a really
Ben Tramer.
good choice.
That's a good Michael Myers, yeah. I like that. He got hit. I laugh every time I see that scene. He gets hit. I was like, where the car explode? All right. So thank you two guys and Sawyer very much for hanging out with me this whole year, man. I really appreciate it. I keep saying it every episode, but it means a lot to me, man. You guys are there. Here, wait a minute. There you go. So we don't ruin the moment. Boom.
Do the right thing, people. Do the right thing.
You know what's going to happen is after this is over, people are going to say, oh, this is rigged. This ballot stuff.
Do the right thing.
What's it at really quick? What is it at?
Solomon Kane was up by 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Really weird way to end this, but
Uh-oh.
if you look very closely into Michael Myers' mask,
Uh-huh.
You can see some eyes if you look dead in his eyes.
Don't worry, so you're doing better than I do when I do that. Oh, look, you can see his eyes.
Creepy.
Is that a Mezco Macro Monday shot? Nice, Sawyer.
Got a 3D print.
I like it.
Yep. I gotta see stuff, maybe.
What did he say?
Maybe a bigger piano.
What is it? I saw CC vote 2 more times to take lead. Can you do that? CC had an alt account. I was wondering why there was a bunch of people throwing.
I can't get my burners in the group.
No, you can't, sir. Just
I
kidding.
can't get my burners in the group. I've been trying. Can't get them in.
Gosh, man.
It's in the featured section of the group. Don't overlook it. It's in the featured section.
Christopher
Where
Cory.
did I vote? Voting is in the Mezco collectors group. You just go there. It's pinned to the top of the page. I've been trying to keep it in the featured section, but some little things happen every once in a while that kind of gets pushed. But it's pushed to the front. You just go in there. It's a poll. I think it's going to close out on Sunday. Yes, it's going to be on Facebook. Mezco 112 collectors group. And then that's up there. And I think Solomon Kane is first, is Doom, and then it's somebody else. I can't remember who's third. Is it Vaporoni? Who is it? Anyway.
Mezco 112 collectors.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to show Sawyer pictures. So.
Go down to featured. He's right there.
Solomon Kane, right?
We've gotten 2 more votes in, and there's still 1 vote difference. Each one's gotten 1 more vote.
Right here. I haven't voted yet. I have yet to vote.
36.
Craig had a nice
the thing
Monday shot. Yeah, man, that was
cool. A great shot, Craig.
It was, man. I thought it was cool that he talked about how he did it too, because I know a lot of people when they see those shots and they don't know how to do them. So it's cool. Like Ian does a really good job of it. Craig does a good job because he not only tells you what he does, but he shares his settings too. And I know that helps out a lot of people, man, because some people don't even know where to begin. So thank you, Craig. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like Work Buddies. Work Buddies is cool. I've been trying to get on those. So I'll just take like those shots that I send you guys. Well, if they're Mezco, because I take Joe shots all the time. But I try to take an extra Mezco shot. So whenever he puts that stuff up. So. But yeah, great year. We ran the table pretty much this whole year, 1 episode each week. That was a goal. So check that off the list.
Oh, even through our suspensions.
What happens?
Even when I got suspended and Cece got suspended,
the show still went on. The show still went on. It still carried.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I was saying before, I know that there's certain things that you guys had to go through, man, but you guys were always there consistently, man. I really appreciate it, man. So I'm looking forward to next year. Throw in an extra chair for Sawyer so we can get some unique perspective. He'd be like, yeah. God bless you. God bless you, bud.
He sneezed so hard, he's sending parts on the floor.
Nice. Boogies. But yeah, thank you guys again, and also thank you everybody that watched. I really appreciate the time that you guys put in, the energy you put in. I think we have a great audience and great bunch of friends and great group of collectors. And even last week, the episode last week, it did really well, on our standards. But it did really well. So
thanks for doing this, Paige. You're the guy that put this together and made it fun, made a good atmosphere, built a good thing for everybody to come and have a good time. Thank you.
Bro, everybody did, man. Everybody was part of it. It made it great, man. Wow.
Extra soft goods.
Extra soft goods. Oh,
Michael Myers socks.
Speaking of Sawyer, those turtles, man. Turtles. Should be the year. Turtles.
The year of the
5
turtle.
points and the large set.
Pizza day.
Coming soon. Yay, right?
Year of the turtle. Last year was the year of the rabbit. Now it's the year of the turtle.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So that's all I had. I did want to say thank you to you two guys, because I don't ever think I can ever say it enough, man. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you.
We appreciate you, man. We really do.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Also, thank you to the guests, everybody that came on this year. Next year, we've been doing this for a couple months now with having guests on, but I'm working on a few more ideas to try to get more people on for, longer segments. We want to keep the core people that we have and the topics and stuff that we have, but we're trying to plug some more people in at certain spots too. So keep an eye out for that. And more contests next year, more consistent. that'll be another thing. I got a list of stuff. We'll make it happen. But thank you guys, everybody. That's it for me. Cece, what do you got?
Well, you know how I normally close the show out. I think we'll change.
Oh, here we go.
Don't forget to vote. There's only one right choice. They're right, Sawyer. Don't let me down, Sawyer. Don't let me down.
Yeah.
Doom needs your support.
This is an awesome segment because he's probably seen the picture of Sawyer. That's at the Target. I saw you in the street. Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta make this happen. Somehow.
It's good, but
no buts. It's a great figure.
I'll see you next year. You guys are fun. Thank you, Minnie. All right. So you got something to close with? You want to close the last show, bud?
You can't use D's line.
You can. You just he said it's cool. You just gotta
like that, but a little modified.
Okay, what do you got?
How about you better do good, and Wendy's is good.
Wendy's is good.
Wendy's is good. It is very good. $5 Biggie Bad.
Yeah.
Until Burger King or good night.
Yes, that's about Wendy's. We're getting sponsorships.
Carl got you. So I guess you can do your update and see if it's tied now. Is it tied?
See if he's a man of his word here.
Panda Watch.
Dun, dun, dun.
Doom Watch.
Featured section.
It's the Doomsday Clock.
Tied up 37-37.
Even
Peter
better.
Carl, you made all the
Stuffing.
difference. It's tied.
So do you want me to vote yet, CC, or you want me to sit on this for a little bit longer?
Oh, we're going to sit on it a little bit longer.
All right, I'll sit on my vote.
You should wait till the very last minute.
I will.
Just for
CC's sweating.
Yeah, man.
Calculating.
Yeah.
We're going to turn auto approval on for people joining the group. We're going to turn auto approval.
Oh, you know what, man? Quick story. I stopped doing that, especially during like voting time. Like it didn't happen really this year with Banner, but I remember 2 years ago, Banner of the year, all of a sudden there was this flood of people coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, people want to come in, but these people were coming in just to vote for somebody. I'm like, so that was kind of the reason.
Cory and Cory Chris when they try to get in.
Yeah, some weird ones. Dude, I'll show you guys. There's some guys in there that I don't know, man. There's some weird ones.
Yeah. Especially
Paige. Remember that Paige chick?
Did Bella's toy chest join yet?
No, I don't see her. No, I don't think she would jump in there anyway. Was it? They're not huge, but I think Mezco 112 heads. Could be smaller, but I'm sure. Why would stop reading Paige? Mm-hmm. Yep. Why did I go all the way back there? Yeah. Okay. So we did that. Yeah. I hope she messaged. I hope she messaged.
I don't know. Minnie's, is it okay if I talk about her message? She did. She reached out to the seller. Sorry, I'm gonna steal your thunder. They'll take care of it.
They responded already?
I don't think so yet.
I was like, holy cow!
Customer service. Their 800 number. I've called them and they've returned my call the next day. So you can leave them a voicemail too. They're really good about that.
Big Bad does have great customer service. I broke a figure and they replaced it for me.
You what a figure?
I broke a figure taking him out the package. It was man, I can't remember what it was. It was
Make Paige happy and say it was Mayfex.
It was Commissioner Gordon. It wasn't Mayfex. Was it one of those DC Direct figures or something like that?
Oh,
I don't remember what it was, but man, I snapped his arm like in half, like right out the package. And they just sent me a new one, like just like right away, no problem. I had sent them a pic, and they sent another one. I've never had issues with Big Bad. They're good.
Yeah, I haven't either. They're really good to me. Anytime I've only called them like once or twice. I remember I felt really bad. I canceled an order because I found it at Target. And I remember the lady told me that was on there. She goes, no, it's okay. She goes, no, she didn't say I. She said, we'd rather you call and cancel it and you get what you want as opposed to, having to send it back and go through all that.
Yeah.
She goes, we just want our customers satisfied. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Ask him why they didn't send the rest of the spider.
Yeah.
I believe
But
it's called the
that's it.
softball spider.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I know what you're talking about too.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully everybody, you guys were good. You didn't get lumps of coal. You got great Christmas gifts. You got to spend some time with your family, because there are bigger things than toys, even though we talk about it all the time. So just take that into consideration when you start feeling stressed out that you don't have something at that moment or something that somebody else has, and hopefully everyone's year will go a little bit better next year. I think we learned a lot from this year, a lot, just through conversations and experience. So take that into next year, be better. I didn't say his line. Everybody be better, but thank you guys, everyone, for joining us. Appreciate you, and that's it. Got nothing.